Hey everyone, and welcome to this super quick, super casual coral tutorial for World Painter. So at the moment, there's no really great way of adding coral to your World Painter maps. What you can do is use the populate layer on a warm ocean biome, but what you'll get is kind of a squarish patch of coral with not great edges and probably lots of light bugs. So what I have been doing is using Petoline's coral pack and adding in the plants separately with the spray brush. So all you need to do to begin with is download Petoline's coral pack, which I'll include a link to in the description, and add it on like you would any basic plant layer or object layer. So first of all, go to your layers and add custom object layer. Click this little button here and navigate your way to the downloaded folder. Then you'll want to select all the coral and open it. Once it's in the layer settings, you'll want to change each coral object to spawn underwater. It's also a good idea to offset by -1 so that any coral sinks into the floor and isn't, well, it won't look like it's floating if the terrain layers change. So I'm going to do this to each of these schematics and then I'll get back to you. Right, okay. So as you can see on each of these, I've offset them by -1 and set to spawn underwater. I've also changed the layer name to be coral so I can identify it easily in a list of custom layers. I've also changed the color to be pink so I can spot it easily on the blue background. Okay, so next we're going to want to add the plants. So all we need to do for this is to add a custom plants layer. And once that loads up, all I focus on are these four here. So the kelp, the seagrass, the tall seagrass, and the sea pickles. You can add your own numbers in for these, but for my use, I'm going to set 25 kelp, 50 seagrass, 20 tall seagrass, and say 5 sea pickles. You're also going to want to change the growth numbers for these. So set the bottom growth to 1 and the highest growth is maximum. This will randomize the amount of growth each plant that spawns has, so you'll get a nice variation. Now once that's all done with, all you want to do is add it to your map. So for the coral layer, we're going to want to use this basic World Painter brush, select your coral layer and lower the intensity just to like 22% or so, and just dot this around the map a little bit. And then for the plants layer, you're going to want to use the spray brush. And I'm going to lower the intensity right down to 8% for this. Just because you don't want to have the world completely covered in plants, otherwise it looks a bit strange. Then just dot that around and you're ready to go. Generally I'd vary the terrain, but since this is just a tutorial, I think this will do for a demonstration. Now I'm going to export the map and I'll show you how it looks in game. And there we go. I think it looks pretty great. Obviously all these coral blocks are custom made by Petoline, so they don't look quite the same as they would have been in the game, but I quite like them the way they are. If you want to change the biome, it should change what fish spawn in the water and change the colour of the kind of mist effect you get with water. Otherwise, I think we are all done. So thank you for joining me and I'll catch you next time. Bye!